I've lost too much blood. If I don't reattach my arms soon... When did he get over there? Who knew you were the villain all along?
My friends, I can't lie. This week, I'm a little bit mad at Spirit Chronicles. Now, this all stems from just my feelings. If I begin to think about the anime, like, big picture, if I start thinking about a season 3, I get it. I get why we got episode 11 and why it was what it was. But I'm still a little salty at episode 11. Now, in the context of you're watching the show and all 12 episodes have been released, you're able to watch all of them in one sitting or in one day. The episode isn't that bad, but like many other anime out there, we don't have that luxury. You know, it is, if you're interested in this show, you're watching it 1 week and you're waiting another 7 days, sometimes 14 days, sometimes 21 days, depending if the show may be on a break or anything like that, especially with these winter anime that are premiering during the winter season. You know, people have families, so they go home, you know, they go home, they take breaks, their studio closes down for a week or two. You know, those things tend to happen, especially during the winter. Now, that's not on the docket, or that's not what's going to happen to Spirit Chronicles, but I'm just saying, in general, that happens to anime. Now, you might be asking, okay, well, Don, what happened? Well, episode 11 really, really is the poster child for just stretching it out. And don't get me wrong, at the end of the day, I am all in on the content that we got. I am all in for Lucius versus Rio, Lucius versus Haruto, whatever you want to call him. I am all in for Haruto being a badass and ripping bro's arm out and honestly enjoying his revenge, right? He started to slow burn him. Now, I kind of wish he like major roasted him. I think he could have killed him a lot quicker. But, you know, what ended up happening with this Lucius guy getting saved by purple hair dude, you know, it's kind of his own fault because he played with this prey a little too much. So it is kind of his fault, but don't get me wrong, I did enjoy it. I like the viciousness, the vindictiveness. I like that side of Rio Haruto. I like when he gets mad and he's like, okay, I'm about to whoop some ass. Like, I like all of that. What I do not like is the journey getting there. They spent a majority of the episode just talking back and forth. Tell me who you are. Tell me who you are. I won't do anything to you. Tell me who you are. Princess here. I'm a killer. Tell me who you are. Back and forth and back and forth. And then eventually, Ryu, Haruto, whatever, because the princess gets put up to the side and, you know, this guy wants to know so badly who this kid is. He's like, F it. I'll give the princess up. Here's the princess, here's Flora, whatever, right? And he puts that out there, and then Rio breaks, and he gets to know. Like, he could have just beelined it and attacked the dude at that moment, but he decided to then, still after saying, no, I'm going to kill you, he ends up telling him anyway. So first off, I'm like, oh, that sucks, okay? So, you know, put that aside. We also, through the journey of Rio reuniting with Lucius, we got put through every single memory. And if you are a fan of the show, we're all very intimate. We're all very familiarized with the journey of Haruto. We're all very familiarized with what happened to his mom and his lineage and the Lucius stuff and how she died and how he, came up in the street. Like, all the stuff that happened is just rehashing portions of episodes from before. So we're all very intimate with it. So I don't need to be ran through all of it once again. So again, I'm a little salty at the episode because it wasted about 75% of the episode. I think the stuff with Muharu at the beginning where, you know, she has ties or linkage with Aisha, that she's getting a peek into either the future or, you know, Rio's memories or Haruto's memories and stuff. I like all of that. But that was only a little portion of the beginning, and then it went to the OP, and then it went to, you know, Lucius and Rio. And then, of course, you know, Flora finally realizing, oh no, this is my boy, this is my boy, this is my guy, this is my dude. You know, I like that moment as well too. So don't get me wrong, there's moments that I really enjoyed about the episode, but they really stretched it out, and that I have a problem with. Now again, from a fan standpoint, I feel a certain way about it. I still enjoyed the content, and I still think it was like an 8 out of 10 episode. Now, from a reviewer standpoint, though, you know, you have to you can't give it flowers when the flowers aren't deserved, right? You gotta put soil in the pot. And from that aspect, I think it was like a 5 out of 10. Now, from that point of view, too, it's like I also get it, right? Like they're at the edge of the season. They don't know if they're gonna get a season 3. They don't want to start giving you too much because then they're not gonna have enough time, enough runway, enough budget to tell you the whole story. They're only approved for 12 episodes, so they kind of have to stretch it out a bit so that they end on a specific note or specific chapter. That way, if they do get renewed for a season 3, they can kind of continue off. So I understand why the elongation, why the stretching. I get it. It just sucks as a viewer. So yeah, this episode, I'm crossed, but I still enjoyed it because I still love Spirit Chronicles, and it is what it is. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Team Latifah is what it is. Team Celia, Team Latifah. So I'll see you guys next week for episode number 12 as we hit the finito of Spirit Chronicles. I'll see you then, friends. Peace.